Hello, I'm here to talk about how we use our Yoto Players with the Well-Educated Heart for homeschooling. And if you don't know what the Well-Educated Heart is or Yoto Players, I will try to put links below. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. Yoto Players are like a portable audio book player. They can play music, they can play stories. Here's some of the stories my son has on his right now. You can make your own cards. They have some from the Yoto store that you can purchase as well. There's just all different kinds. For this video, we're going to talk about how I organize and utilize the cards that I have made for the Well-Educated Heart homeschool. This right here is the selection that I have made using all of the audio that Marlene has uploaded on the website from the Forgotten Classics selections. So these are all of the ones. Some amazing ladies in the Facebook group have made a Yoto Space. So you could join the Yoto Space and add the selections to your library. That is the easiest way. They have it organized by month. I will try to put a picture of what it looks like here. And then you could also just download the audio files directly from the Well-Educated Heart website. On each month's page, it has a link to go to the audio files. So I have added them to my Yoto library in the Make Your Own section. And I have used the Make Your Own cards from Yoto. They look like this when you buy them. You can get these on Amazon or from Yoto directly. They just had a huge sale and I got like 40% off 2 packages. I do know there are some ladies in the Facebook group that have had good luck with purchasing blank cards from Amazon, and I do not know how to do that yet. But I think if you go there, you could probably find out more. But so I've made these with Make Your Own cards. Add them to your library, the files, and then they have just introduced a groups feature, which is super helpful if you are going to be using the rotation, because you can make a group for each month. So I've made month 12 for this month, which is August, and then month 1, which is next month, September. And I've added all of that month's audio files from the Yoto Space into the group, okay? I'm gonna add a picture here, hopefully. Now, after you do all those things, you can link your card, your Make Your Own card, to each of the stories, okay? And then you're gonna have to label them, and you can use a label printer like I have here. This is a Canon Ivy, or you could just do the good old-fashioned cheap and or free masking tape choice. Just keep in mind, don't be writing on your cards because you might want to reuse them. So you want it to be reusable or removable. And you also never, ever, ever want to hole punch your card, because that will make it, you won't be able to use it ever. It will be broken. So you're gonna put each story, you're gonna put each story on a card that you want to have for that month, and then label it somehow. So I've just downloaded the picture of the book and then printed it with my sticker printer and then stuck it onto here. And then you can take these little hang tag things from Amazon. Again, I will attempt to link all the things and stick those on the back, okay? And I like to connect them with these metal loops, also from Amazon. I like to put it on the Yoto Player. That way they cannot misplace them, lose them, you know, shove them down the air vent, like, you know. So, so for each month, I keep each month in a group, and I've made like a little cover page for these. For month 1, it has the topics. And then for the next month, I'm going to reuse these same cards. You could make new cards for every single month, but that would be like a billion cards. And that could get really expensive really quickly. So I'm going to use the same cards on here and use them again for month 2. So you can link the card to a new story and then change the label. That's where you might want to do the masking tape, because also the stickers could get costly if you're doing it all the time. So, okay, so now for how we use these, you could hypothetically, if you had older kids, you could have them listen to the stories and then have them make a notebook page or narrate. Okay, hold on. Here, go on with that because I'm doing something. Thank you. There you go. Take it to your room. You can play it. You could have the older kids narrate what they've listened to. My kids are still fairly little. They're learning how to do that.
This is how it works. You just put the card in.
You just put the card in, he says. Okay. So older kids could listen on their own time. And this, what she has for most of the months is plenty. Although if your kid is exclusively listening to these every day as their school work activity, they're gonna blow through all the cards. So you might have to just keep that in mind if that's what you wanted to do. For us, we just have these. I just have them as additional. Like some of the stories, I'm gonna use the Tales from Scandinavia. I have assigned it in our goal planning schedule, which means that I wanna read that story and talk about it or make a notebooking page about it. It is in this book, but there's so many stories you can't possibly personally read each one of them to your kid for the whole month because there's just so many. So they could listen again to the story. They could listen to different stories. I don't have the Our Little Cousins books, but this one would be good for them to listen to individually. So it's up to you. I'm just gonna be offering this as extra, you know, schoolwork material, learning material, entertainment material. So if you rotate your Yoto cards or whatever, you might just put these in there instead. Yeah, so we use these for like extra information, more information. If somebody really enjoyed a story, they might want to listen to more of the My World Storybook stories. Or maybe they really liked the Arabian Nights and they might want to listen to more of the Hindu tales. You know, so like if they like those same types, they can hear more. So that's how we use it. I will try to put all the products that I listed. There you go. That I listed down in the thing. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. So if you do it a different way, I would love to hear about that. I'd love to hear about that. Because maybe my way is not the best way, but that's how I'm doing it, and it's really working out pretty good. And I like to use them. Another thing that you could do is you could put the card in with the story, and you could notebook along with your children. All the things. You could do notebooking with your kids too. So that's a good idea. And I'm gonna go before the baby cries.